Thank you for tuning in this afternoon. I thought maybe it might be home in time. I got started down here at 8 o'clock this morning at the Clarkson Post Office. And we got here about 15 to 8, and the postmaster wasn't here yet. He forgot that it was today, so we had to wait around for an hour or so. Got here. But they've already been here. So I didn't get home in time. I've got wireless, but there were no hotspots here, so I might do this by phone. I want to thank each and everyone tuning in. Today is Proverbs 3 and 5. Lean not, trust not in thine own understanding. Lean not in thine own understanding. And in all things acknowledge Him, and He will direct thy paths. In all things acknowledge Him tonight. We can't do nothing on our own. We can't do nothing, but it's all about God tonight. And if you just trust Him tonight, He will lead your paths. Just trust upon Him, and in all things acknowledge Him, and He will direct our paths. Trust in Him always. You know, sometimes, if we're honest with ourselves, we can say that sometimes it's hard to trust in the Lord. Sometimes when the situations bites us up against the wall and we don't see no way out, it's hard to put our trust upon the Lord. It's hard to trust anyone. But that's all that He's asked us to do, is trust Him in all things. It's not always easy to trust. It's not always easy to pray. It's not always easy to seek His face. Isaiah, I believe it's in chapter 5, talks about seeking the face of the Lord. You know, that's what we need to do. And I love one part, I believe it's in Isaiah, that He will strengthen the weak hands and weak knees. You know, I love that verse tonight because, you know, sometimes we may get weak in faith, but God can strengthen us. But all we've got to do is just trust upon Him. And in all things, in the good times, in the bad times, in the easy times, and the not so easy times, just trust upon the Lord in all things. If you want to see great and mighty things, if you want to see great and mighty moves of God, if you want to see another Brownsville revival, if you want to see a great move of God, if you want to see signs and wonders, miracles beyond wonders, if you want to see manna from heaven, which I've experienced, if you want to experience gold dust, whatever you want to experience tonight, if you want to see legs literally grow, if you want to see hands and feet, if you want to see tumors removed, if you want to see cancer healed, if you want to see the lame walk, if you want to see the dumb talk, if you want the deaf to hear, we need to trust upon the Lord in all things. Direct our paths in Him. In 1 Thessalonians 5 and 20, or maybe 5 and 18. It's one of those verses. One of those verses is pray without ceasing. And one of those churches said, despise not prophecies. And one of those verses said to never cease praying. And that's what we need to do today. Pray until you get holes in your knees if you have to. But just pray.